a good practice when you're playing through the changes of whatever tune, like let's say you're just playing lines throughout the chord changes, is to kind of just like pick a melodic phrase that you kind of want to stick with, and you just kind of riff off of that phrase throughout the changes of the tune, and you make adjustments to the notes as needed to fit the chord changes. So let's say we were playing through the Days of Wine and Roses, and we just want to stick with a phrase like I don't know, like so 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on and so forth. So we're just kind of riffing off the same kind of melodic phrase throughout the changes of the tune. And it's fine to deviate here and there like I did. Like you can do little extra things to kind of spell out the changes if that's helpful for you. But the idea is we want to keep this kind of just melodic kind of motif going throughout the tune. And this is a great practice, in my opinion, if you want to get a good sense of staying kind of melodic even while you're spelling out the changes of the tune. Because sometimes, in my experience, what can happen is people get very good at spelling out the changes of the tune. They have this very vertical way of outlining all the chord changes, kind of this very traditional kind of bebop kind of approach to blowing over the changes of whatever tune they're playing. But they kind of lose that melodic element that I think really is important when connecting with an audience. And if you can kind of keep that element in your playing, I think this is a great way to make sure you're not losing kind of that fundamental element of melody in music. Harmony is great, but if you can keep that aspect of melody, in my opinion, that's what really gets people kind of attached to your music, and you can really kind of retain kind of the connection with the audience that way when you're blowing over those changes.